Hello and welcome back to Geezer Gamers. Today we're picking up with some more Factory Town. Picking up where we left off. This is episode 3, so if you didn't catch the previous 2 episodes, make sure you check those out. Let's put some music back on. I usually play with the music off, just have other music going, but I cannot play that on YouTube, so we will put the game music back on, so at least there is some background noise. And exactly where we left off, but we're trying to kind of clean up a lot of this town here, and we got our farming center started. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually we'll clean this cotton farm up out of here, and we'll get it put in over here. So let's get a new farm in, and what we'll do is we'll build the infrastructure in the center here. So we need cotton. Oh, let's build, before I forget, make sure we get a path. And we don't actually, wait, is cotton more expensive? Oh, cotton is significantly more expensive than grain. So we will likely not do an entire area, but that's okay. This should be plenty to get us started. Let's unpause this so we can keep our money flowing and what have you. I will bump this up because our buffer ran out. And we have the people to work with, so let's see, how much does this use? This uses three grain every, I'm just gonna ignore the happiness bonus. So 3 grain every second. It's actually less, or it's quicker than that, but the production bonuses balance out, so it's fine. 3 grain every second, and this produces 2 grain every second. So if I bump this up, it should be producing 3 grain per second plus bonus, and this is consuming 3 grain every second plus bonus. So I think that'll balance out, and if not, it'll just fill up our buffer, and it's fine. It is not the end of the world. You should see our buffer not moving too much. It is actually going up just a smidge. Yeah, it is actually going up just a smidge, so we will drop 1 worker there, and that should be good. Good enough for now, anyway. And because I am a sucker for synergy, let's just get that last one planted for now. And then let's get our footpaths here. Shoot. Right there. This will come up here. Don't want too far, that's okay. Alright. Just get that boxed in. I'm weird like that. I'm probably not actually that weird, but I like to have everything in nice neat little boxes. For the time being, at any rate. And yeah, so now we have cotton, or we will have cotton soon, it's growing. That'll get some affinity bonuses growing as well. Let's get our output here, which will be chutes for cotton. Cotton can go down chutes, as we saw earlier. And we need to go ahead and start making cloth with that. And that is made in Photoshop. Oh, I want to do a farm though. I still want to have a buffer farm. So we'll put that there. And, oops, come on. There we go. Fix that path issue. This had to be here. Put this scaffold there. And now we can take the chute across. There we go. And now once this starts producing, it will start building this barn, just like we have over here. And I'm actually just going to take this workshop. Let's stop this production, actually. I will let this finish. Oh, this is actually full of cloth. So we will just move this up here. And build that little footpath. We just have the one output. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do the filters again. So we will have cotton. There, we will have cotton. Very nice. We got the affinity bonus. I'll do cotton 3 times. Oops, I'll do cotton 3 times again. And I will do cloth. Like that. So I can actually rotate that face so they look the same. I don't know. This looks better, I think. And that means we could do the same thing we did in the other one. We will have cotton go across and cloth come back. Oh, they're still running cotton up here, actually, or cloth up here. That's actually kind of funny. Eventually, that will start producing cotton, which I want to make sure it's doing its job. So, when it comes down here, you're deleted. And now we should have a barn full of cotton that we will need to offload somewhere. We might just delete it. It doesn't really matter. Oh, you. We're done with you. What we will do is we will build a wagon. And wagons, we haven't used them yet, but they do use wood wheels, which is something we're producing. We will continue producing now because of that. The wheels are also used by our cloth conveyor belts, but that's fine. It does use some wood wheels, some planks, a bit of money, and it does use a worker. But it effectively fills the role of the worker. Now I want to come here and pick up cloth, and I want to bring it to my town center. And then I'm going to build another wagon. And you are going to pick up cloth at the town center and bring it. Hold up. Hang on. You move there. Where's my Oh, I need to overhaul this system. That's what's going on here. Alright, so I have a barn here. It is... Okay. We need to overhaul this entire janky system right here. Alright. They're almost done. I'm going to let them finish doing that, so I'm actually just going to build a new section over here. It's fine. This barn is currently holding conveyor belts. We will go ahead and upgrade that because I want it to be able to hold lots of belt. Belt. Let's come in and build. Where do we want to do this? I really want these to go away, but I also don't want to spend the gold to do that. So, I want to let's make a workshop. Let's put it right. Let these people go through. Let's put it right here. This workshop is going to make books. I don't believe I'm currently making books. And it needs paper input, and it needs cloth input. We have paper right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to move this over. And now I have these paper outputs. I'm actually going to move this down. Actually, you know what? We can do one better. Let's just put this where that used to be. So now this has paper inputs. Now it needs cloth inputs. And for now, I am just going to have this pick up cloth and bring it here. Our roads are a little narrow, so we don't want too many wagons. That's part of what I was talking about in the first video, is if you do want to use a lot of wagons, you need to make sure you have plenty of spacing. But for now, this will do, and it is making books. And those books, we're just gonna ship straight over to the school. And the books, unlike the paper, so the paper gives us 1 research point. So we come in here with 4 books, so we consume 4 research points and 2 cloth, and it gives us 10 research points. So it's a little bit better in that regard. So that'll keep our research points flowing, which we've just been sitting on for a while anyway, so it's not like we're lacking in them, but that will make that a little bit cleaner of a system. And we've got our cotton going. And in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and plant a bit more cotton here. Just to make sure we always have plenty, as much as we need. This stuff is... What's going on here? Grabber. Cotton. Stuff is done growing. It should be pulling it. Why is it not pulling it? Oh, this thing again. I did this last time. You just put on auto manage and it'll detect whatever plants are there. If there's more than 1 plant type, it'll grab all of them. Alright, so we have cotton coming in here. And we need to make sure we have a grabber going this way and set that to cotton. Alright, and that'll start passing cotton that way. That'll start making cloth. Send the cloth back this way. The wagon will gather it. Now we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright. So we've got the cotton farm started, and again, we'll just fill that in over time. I'd like to get it full up, just for aesthetics, if nothing else. And we could, we should probably start thinking about another town. Let's clean all this up before I forget. A nice clean house, nice clean area. No random workers stranded. We have tons of cotton here. So what I'm actually going to do, let's build a workshop right here. We're going to set this to make cloth. Throw in a belt there, and this is going to be very temporary. Let's build a wagon. You are going to carry cloth to the town center. This lumber mill, somebody is bringing lumber to it. But pretty soon that lumber mill is going to disappear. As soon as these trees are gone, actually, you know what? It's going to disappear. You are going to disappear. You will take this lumber to the lumber barn. Until that lumber is gone. What are you doing? He is waiting to pick up... Is he waiting to pick up planks? What are you doing? What are you doing? She is passing planks into the general store. That is fine for now. We've almost got rid of all these trees. Once all these are gone, we'll start using our actual forest. And I am going to go ahead and build the input for that now. With scaffold arch. We'll run that across and up. And that will start. The one thing I will do is I will break that so that it doesn't go in just yet. Because I just want these guys to have room to put all their stuff to clear all that out. And this barn is now empty, so we can leave. We'll get all our materials back for it. And we can go on from there. This currently has nothing coming to it, so we can just go ahead and do it as well. This barn is emptying its cloth. This barn is emptying its cotton. All is well in the world. We've got this random stone crap over here. I never replaced these conveyors. So let those fill up. That's got wagon wheels. Eventually we will have like a central, maybe like a central barn depot or something that all of our towns ship to. There's a lot of different ways you can set up your town, or your towns, because it will be plural, multiple towns. But I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. We do a big like outer train system is fine. You know, we'll probably just do like a north, south, east, west kind of thing, or up, down, left, right, whatever. And then maybe a central town. So this building, the town center, will run. It will run 50, technically 51 at max. I usually just do 50 because it's easier and the overlap isn't extreme. So maybe we'll do that next. We'll start setting up the bottom town there. What are these guys waiting on? Oh, they just want to put their cloth in. You take wagon wheels over there. I just want to empty these barns out. Start chewing through all that material. These guys are almost done chopping through all this tree. We'll get that going. I will actually, let's fill in the chute. Let's let some of this go in. Because right now I don't have a buffer. These guys are coming and adding to the barn. It'll be fine. They should be fine. Yeah, because this will slow down. They'll keep going. They'll finish off the last of these trees, and then they will be done, and we will add some of their workforce to the forest. Forest, just like, where is it? Just like farms, every worker adds one full production. Now this is not in the town center, so it's not getting any happiness bonus. Right now my production is just by workers, which is fine. In fact, we're going to go ahead and increase it now. It takes 4 work to make one, so that'll make 1 per second. That'll make 2 per second. That'll keep the wood flowing. Okay, these guys need to get out of here. I don't want them going in those trees. I do want them going in these trees. You get out of there. And what we'll do is we will build a temporary path for these guys to walk. And actually, that's really dumb. I don't know why I did that. We will build a chute for these guys as soon as everyone gets off of it. And I can delete all of these guys. And 3 is fine for now. Actually, let's go in there. 4 is fine for now since I apparently missed a random worker. What is this? What are these guys trying to do? Alright, we're done with this barn. So that was wagon wheels. They were moving wagon wheels. So we're just going to delete them. We're done with them. We have an empty barn. We have a wagon wheel barn. And that's almost full up. Oh, man. This is what I love about this game. There's so many different directions you can go. And it's really just personal preference on the order you want to do it. We will need to get... Let's throw in some research here while we have the money. Let's get animal pastures, civics. We're doing pastures because in order to make this a farm town, we need to have a pasture. Let's just go ahead and unlock this stuff while I have the money for it. Wooden railways, fluid pipes, boat building, even though we have no water. And coin boosters. Alright, we have all our research done up to this point until we make those wooden rails, which is fine. That is totally fine. Let's see. Figure out exactly how I'll plan this out. We need... Oh, we need a pasture, that's right. Right, I think that's correct. So we go to town center, if we go to specialty, farming, requirements, we need 2 farms and 1 pasture. So we need to build 1 pasture. I do not currently have like an ideal pasture setup. I will have to plan that out a little bit. Pastures are significantly smaller, although they need feed and they need water. So I think what I'll do, they can fit right in the center, can't they? They can. That's actually pretty solid. So because of that, what I'll do is let's build another farm right here. It already has some grain on it, so that's fine. Let's build its road. Its dirt path here. Alright, so we have a farm. It's automatically doing grain, which is great. We'll do auto-manage recipes. And then let's build a barn for it. So it'll go into the barn. I need a food mill next to the barn. The food mill is going to make animal feed instead of flour. It uses a little bit less grain, which is great. So we'll go into the barn, go into storage, grain, and grain. And then I'll do double for animal feed until we're sure exactly how much we need to store or whatever. But I'll do double for animal feed, and then we can put in the pasture. Shoot, how big is this? Oh, we might be 1 off on size, huh? Because I want to put the pasture. If I put the pasture in here, yeah, it's not quite gonna work. It's gonna be off on the sizing. Crap. Because we need to have a well. Pasture needs water as well. So I might have to change the system a little bit. It's not gonna work out the way I wanted. You know, since we're not using this space, I could... Actually, I want water on the farm as well, because I want it to provide to the farm. But the best way to do it is just going to be single tile, huh? Single tile to the farm. I mean, the farm doesn't have to be dead in the center. I could put it over here. No. Let me think about this. I could put the pasture in the farm. It doesn't really hurt anything to do. I get a little less grain that way. But I think that's still fine. I can put it here. I'll deal with that in a minute. Build a well. There. Conveyor belt, sending water into both of those. Now let's just have this make fertilizer, because I will need fertilizer. Let's do double buffer barn. This will be able to hold fertilizer. I'm sure there's a much better way to set this up. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now. Feed. I'm sure there's an infinitely better way to set this up. And you could be more efficient with your resources and just like move the farms down and whatnot. I mean, there's always better ways to set things up, right? But I want to try and keep some consistency in the way I set up the buildings and space the buildings. And so, for the time being, that's what we're doing it with. I need to keep this path. I need to make sure to keep a space there, space there, space there. You can go higher than this too, but this gets the job done for now. Alright, and we can go chutes straight across. That'll start shipping grain into here. We can go chute across there, build a grabber there, and the grabber is going to send only grain. And then that will be making feed, so we will, I believe, I don't think feed can use a chute. Oh, feed can use a chute, huh? Grabber. That's set to feed only. Yep, perfect. So now we have grain coming in here, going in here, coming out as feed. So feed is going to have to... Oh, this is going to be a double as well, actually. And I actually don't know if this pasture can accept things from higher up. I hope so. If not, we're going to have to rework this entire thing. So let's go... Alright, first of all... Alright, fertilizer cannot go in this. We do need a conveyor belt for fertilizer. Alright, it looks like it can detect it and grab it. And we need a conveyor belt coming back. Actually, we need a chute going this way. With a grabber set to grab feed. Oh, and then I need to cross this here. Feed can go across this. Feed needs to go in that direction. Boom, so now we feed coming in, the feed is going into here, fertilizer will be coming out, and I need fertilizer to go across to the central farm. No, I don't. Fertilizer can just stay in this one, so I actually don't need this back here. Fertilizer can just go in this farm, which is plenty fine. And I'm not going to worry about speeding this one up, but I will fill out the grain because it bothers me. Even though this is very costly. If you guys know, if you know a more efficient way to set up a farm and pasture, do let me know in the comments down below, because I have not really done it like this before. I'm curious to see if there's a better way, but for now, that will work. Now we can do town specialty, and we will assign farming. The reason this is great is potentially doubles the output of related recipes, and probability increases with the town center level. So we have an 80% chance to double the output of our grain, of our fertilizer, etc., etc. Basically anything that you would make on a farm or pasture. None of the cooking, right? So processing the grain into flour does not, in fact, where is that happening? Is that happening right here? So this flour recipe, I'm curious, is actually a town specialty for processing. So we're eventually going to want to relocate this and not have this being processed right here. In fact, we'll probably set up a processing town next in whatever pattern we decide to do that in. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we could do like a pentagram or like a star with a circle around it. Not really a pentagram, but. And it's not really going to be a circle either. It'll actually be a square because the way you can't really do circles on grids, but that would be one option. So maybe we'll do something like that. Right now, this will get backed up. We're going to fill up on fertilizer pretty quickly, which is fine. That fertilizer, we're actually just going to go ahead and turn it into farm tiles since we have it. So let's go here. I just want to see how much fertilizer we got. 100 is the max we can currently hold. So let's just use that fertilizer. It does use a little bit of gold as well, but it will make all of this stuff just more efficient over time. In fact, I'm going to need a way to get fertilizer. Oops, I'm out of fertilizer. Alright, I will need a way to get fertilizer to all of these farms once they have tiles under them. It's possible we can automate it from a barn, but honestly, I'll probably just set up workers or something to do it. I'm not sure yet. That's going to take a bunch more gold coins, to weigh those out. So we'll just let the gold coins flow for a little bit. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at our supply and see how things are going. Water, again, I don't really care if we're fully satisfied with water, because it is not easy to maximize that. Money, well, books don't actually make money, so we're not maximizing our book production. We need to up that if we want. I mean, we don't really need to. Planks could use a little more saturation, and then flour, we're actually not producing enough flour for all of our houses either. It's just being bottlenecked here. So eventually we'll, like I said, we'll set up another town, and we will have it doing our production down there anyway, so it is fine that it is not maxed out or anything. What I will do is I'll actually run another row down here. I'm going to move this to the end of the road for now, because this has been bothering me. I will build another well here, and I'll make a couple more. And these guys can just saturate all my water. Oh, I need 2 more houses as well, actually. So let's throw in a couple more homes. This is actually facing the wrong way. Doesn't really matter what direction it faces, but for the sake of them all looking the same, we will do that. Alright, this is starting to hit a backlog. So what I will do is I will come in here and I will go ahead and upgrade this farm. Double its capacity. I don't mind spending the money on it. We'll come here and I'm actually going to cut down on the number of workers. Put them back in the pool. I mean, we have tons of workers available, but because we have so much wood in here, there's no reason having them go completely hog wild. So I'm going to pop over and do a little bit of planning and kind of figure out where I want to go next. I can go ahead. I should go ahead and do these wooden rails actually. Now that I think about it, let's get wooden rails. We can throw this right here. Wooden rails takes 2 planks, 2 stone. I believe I have full thing of stone over here. So let's build a barn right here. Actually, let's do a wagon. I did not mean to take a screenshot, but apparently I took a screenshot. If you pick up stone and bring it to this barn. Wooden rails. Where are my planks currently? You know what we'll actually do is we'll build our plank maker right here. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll set this to make planks. Conveyor them into the workshop. Conveyor those into there. And just send them back. We'll go in here to, oops, we'll go in here to item filters. We'll set one of these to stone. Set the rest of these to wooden rails. I don't know if there's an easy way to copy and paste those down, but it'd be nice. That'll just start building up wooden rails for me, which is fine. In fact, honestly, putting stone in here at all is basically pointless, but whatever, I'm already doing it. I'm just gonna have these guys go direct for now. Get them moving and grooving and doing their thing. That's all going. The houses are going. They're getting water. Take a look at production. Coins are doing what they do. Expenses. Coins are fluctuating. That's fine. Oh, we can upgrade. Plus 500. Alright. Get that going. Keep those upgrades flowing. It is currently at level 5, so it still has a little ways to go. But, what else can we throw in here? We got the rail production going. I guess we'll just wait for those to build up. And then we'll upgrade and see where we're going to go from there. I think next time we're going to build a town, another town center. Actually, what do I need to build a town center? Do I need to be making anything? 40 brick and 40 planks. It's really not bad. Alright. So we'll work on building another town center, get our second town going. Kind of plan that out. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and do this for now. Just remember that there's one there. It won't, when it does the counting, it only counts. That's my town center. Alright, so we'll start here. We'll go out 50. It's actually 51, but oh, actually I think that was 51 because I ignored when I said don't count that, or ignored the ones. Yeah, that's actually the full 51. Should be. So that will be the maximum reach when it's fully upgraded. It will be out to here. So if we want to do the like north, south, east, west layout, then we can do a center one down here, which I think we'll do. I think we'll go with that. So let's set this here to mark the edge of that. And then cut through that. Maybe cut through that. Then we'll go another 50. 51? I think that's right. think that's right. It's 51 from the front of it. That's why I like to do 50, because then that way I have a little bit of a buffer. So you know what? Let's just do that. And clear some of these out. And that'll be our new town center. And its influence will reach. I'll leave this marker, but its influence will eventually reach up to here. So we can make a production town down here. We will need to grab some more land. So we'll go and save up the gold for that as well. Oh, we got the tech level. Now we can get metallurgy, fishery, basic medicine, civics, and a lab. Which is fine. Not overly worried about that right now. Maybe get, I want to get some more goods to market, I think. So maybe just build in sugar. I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep like all like resources. I probably want to keep all like resources together. So I'd want to do more grain here, even though it's already set up to be sugar. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how I want to do that. But for now, this will be fine. And we'll cut the episode here because we're starting to reach that time. And when we come back next time, we will work on building our second town. I will let this continue to run off camera after I end the video, just so we can build up some more of that coin and stuff. And I won't do anything big. I might clean up a little bit of stuff to make these paths a little bit better, but that would be it. Like raise these up and put paths under them and whatnot. So, all right, we will catch you in the next one.